Hello, good evening, this is Diecast Looney and I hope you're all doing well. And this evening's video is going to be a little bit different as we're going to be taking a look at some motorbikes from my collection. I was actually going to do a challenge video this evening, and I was starting to do preparations for the challenge video. And whilst I was going through some of my collection, I unboxed something that I completely forgot I had still. And I was really quite surprised to come across it because I completely forgot I had them. So I've decided to not do my challenge video. I thought, why not? Let's do something a bit different and show some of the Hot Wheels motorbikes that are in my collection, and possibly a few others I've got in my collection. So that's basically what tonight is going to be. I have shown these before, but like I said, I can't remember when. It was a long time ago. But anyway, we'll get straight into it. So these bikes were very kindly given to me by a close friend of mine, who was actually, at the time when he gave them to me, was getting out of collecting, and he was a really big motorbike fanatic was his thing. So I was very lucky that he gifted them to me. So that's how I ended up with them, and like I said, I've picked up a few extras along the way. But anyway, we'll get straight into it and I'll show you what I'm on about. So the first one that we're going to take a look at is this. I think it's called Blastus 2, but it is really cool. So there's the box art, as you can see, and I think they're from about, I'm not sure when they're from, 2015. This particular one. But here is the bike. Let's get some extra zoom on. So they are quite nicely done. As you can see, they are all die-cast. And quite unusual looking bikes. So this one has a detachable man, but like I said, they're pretty cool. So it's got a V twin engine of some sort, and these forks look almost old-fashioned looking, like the old-fashioned style forks on the older bikes from the sort of late 20s and 30s. But it is pretty cool, and it's got some sort of, I'm not quite sure, I thought it was a skull at first, but I'm not quite sure, some sort of mask. And then, like I said, it has this little man. It's a rather unique little rubber man that just pops on. So that is Blastus 2. So that's the first one. So we just pop him back in the box. And then we got this one, which is, I think it's Airy 8. And quite colourful, and again it is from about 2012. This one is copyright apparently, but let's just pop this out. And the man, so there it is, and like I said, quite colourful, almost looks like it's being ridden by a giant Viking by the looks of it. But these are, I just, like I said, I completely forgot I had them. I had them all packed away in a box really safely, and as I was going through my collection this season looking for Pacific cars, I suddenly come across a box full of these motorbikes. But like I said, really nicely done, all die cast. This is obviously a plastic engine. Looks like it is a V8 engine, hence for the Airy 8 or Airy 8, I think it's called. But it's pretty cool, sort of metallic copper colour. And then you've got this, like I said, this Viking chap that sits on it. And it's quite nice that they've got the men with the bikes, because it gives the bikes a whole new sort of character. But and now I've got them out now, I'm actually glad I've still got them. I might actually put these on display because they're pretty cool. So that is that one. So we'll just pop him to one side, just bear with me. And then we got this, which is the Street Noz. How do you pronounce that? So it almost looks like this one's got a robot looking type character on it. And again, it is from 2015. So just pop this forwards if I can. And here it is. And again, quite outrageous looking. And just pop off the man if I can. Can he come off? Let's have a little look. Does he come off on this one? I can't remember. Some of them do, some of them don't. Yep, there he goes. It just... So again, nice and weighty. That one has got a sort of skull and crossbones design. Almost looks, it reminds me of something that the Predator would ride. This would look good in the Predator film. But yeah, like I said, they are pretty cool. Quite nicely made. And then you've got this strange little almost robotic type man rides on it. So we'll put him back on if I can. Just bear with me. It should just pop in like that. Pop in like that if I can. Done it. There we go. There we go. So that is that one. So that is quite cool. So that's number 3. And then we got, this is one of my particular favourites. So it's the 3 Squealer. So I'll just pull him out. And this one is as well is from 2012. And there it is. And like I said, this is a particular favourite. I quite like trikes. But again, this looks like a 4-banger. I'm not quite sure. It looks like a 4-cylinder engine, possibly. Almost like a boxer engine, which is pretty cool. You've got, I'm not quite sure if that's a horn or if it's an air intake, but pretty cool. And again, nice and weighty. And again, it's got the man. Almost reminds me of someone like Jack the Ripper. It's got a sort of Victorian look to the gentleman on the bike. It's got a sort of top hat. But again, like I said, pretty cool. So just pop him back on if I can. It's going to go back on. Yeah, there we go. So like I said, that's one of my particular favourites, this one. So that is the, wherever the box has gone, 3 Squealer. And then the last Hot Wheels one is this Urban Weaver, I believe. And again, I think it's 2015, so they're all fairly similar aged. And this is probably the most unusual looking bike, I suppose you could say. But again, this is the sort of thing, it almost looks like it comes from Star Wars. But I expect the man will come out, but this one does seem like he's pretty well in there. But yeah, he would come out with a bit of persuasion, but I'm going to leave him in there anyway. But pretty cool. So that's the Hot Wheels bikes. So there's something a bit different, so just put that to one side, and then we'll take a look at one, again, I have shown before, which is this one from Siku, which was to hand. This is Ducati, which is quite a nice little piece. So we'll just pop him out really quickly. Take a closer look. And this is quite nicely done. Obviously much more detailed as it's based on a real motorcycle. You can see the disc brakes. Got these awesome rubber tyres. And you've got some lights there. Obviously it has the posable steering. And all the frame on this is all metal. All the forks are metal. They're plastic front forks, sorry. Plastic fairing, but the majority of the bike is metal. And it should have a little stand here somewhere. Let's see if we can get it to stand up. So there you go, it does stand up quite well. So that is the Ducati from Siku. And then the last piece I'm going to show tonight is I've got other motorbikes here from Matchbox, funnily enough. I've got some choppers and different bits, but I'm not going to go too mad as it's only supposed to be a short video. But this is probably my favourite bike in my collection. Not just because it's Matchbox, but because I had plenty of these as a kid. But it is obviously the Matchbox number 18, and it's the Honda 754, or it's based on the Honda 754. And it's in beautiful condition from something from the late 70s. I think this was copyrighted in about 1978, 79. But very cool. Got sort of quite hard plastic tyres on metal wheels. But the reason this was called a Honda 754 is because it was a 750 with 4 cylinders and 4 exhausts. But pretty cool. So anyway, so that is tonight's video. A bit different. And like I said, I might do the challenge video tomorrow that I was going to do. But I just thought it'd be different and show some motorbikes. And like I said, it was just I come across them. I completely forgot I had them, which is a lucky find. I'm glad that I come across them again. Like I said, I had them packed away in a box, and that was that. But anyway, with that, please like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for more unboxing videos, wheel swaps, customs, challenge videos, and all that good stuff to come. And with that, I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching.